Hi, I'm Megan Telpner, nutritionist, author, speaker, head cheerleader of Your Awesome Life, and the decision maker. Well, at least I'm going to try and inspire all of us to be decision makers today. My husband Josh, once we were gathering bins of stuff from our parents' house, because that's what parents like to do when you finally have your own basement. They're like, here, take all your stuff and put it in your basement now. And we found something that he'd written when he was a kid called the Maturity Scrapbook. And there was a poem in it about decisions. And it went something like, decisions, decisions. Sometimes it feels like mini missions. And it's funny because everyone struggles with making decisions at one point in their life or another. I completely lose my ability to make a decision when I'm tired. But all this being said, so there's this thing about making decisions where we are one of the few populations in the world here in North America that we have the freedom to make so many decisions. We get to decide what kind of food we want to eat. We get to decide what kind of exercise we want to do. We get to decide who we want to marry. We get to decide what kind of field of work we want to go into. We get to decide so much stuff. And for a lot of us, that starts to feel very overwhelming because we get afraid that we're going to make the wrong decision, like the dreaded wrong decision. But the thing is, there actually is no such thing as a wrong decision. And so we end up not doing anything. So we get what's called paralysis by analysis. So we've got so many decisions, we're weighing out so many things, the pros and cons of this and that and blah, 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 blah. Instead, we don't do anything. But here's the thing, and this is a little exercise. I got it from a book. I think it was a book by Deepak Chopra, and I don't know which book it was. But there's this really awesome exercise where you can write down a whole list, say like 2 or 3 or 4 good decisions you made in your life, and a list of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 bad decisions you made in your life. And then for every good decision, you have to write down 2 or 3 bad things that resulted from that good decision. For every bad decision, you write 2 or 3 good things that resulted from that bad decision. And what you end up seeing before your very eyes is that there's no such thing as a good or bad decision. So you can weigh out the pros and cons, out the hoo-ha, but the universe, the big mighty universe, conspires in our favor. So it is essentially self-correcting, that if you make a bad decision, you will still get the lessons you need to have, you will have the evolution you need to have. If you make a good decision, you'll probably still get the challenges you need to have to bring you to the next stage in our growth and in our life. The surest way to bring forth our suffering, and why most people don't make decisions, is they're afraid to make the wrong one and they're gonna suffer for it. But the surest way to bring forth our own suffering is to try not to do anything, to try and keep everything exactly as it is right in this moment. You're like, but it doesn't work that way, because we have to exhale, we have to move through life. And if we fail to move through life, if we fail to make those decisions, what often ends up happening is the decisions are made for us. And that's when we get the really hard lessons. I always like to think that I'm one step ahead of the game, that I'm planning everything and I'm gonna make the decisions that are gonna be in my favor all the time. But invariably, I get the lesson I need to have no matter what I decide. We all do. And so all that to say, what's in your heart, what you wanna do, go forth with it. Make that decision, take that leap, do something awesome. The worst thing that will happen is you will get the greatest lesson of your life. And the greatest thing that will happen is beyond what you can even imagine is possible, because that's just how it works. So, decisions, decisions, decisions. Let go of those mini missions. Take a stand, dive in, both feet forward, none of this hokey pokey, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 hand in, shake it all about. We're gonna dive right in, see what happens, take that leap, make that decision, and let the magic flow right in. It's awesome. For more inspiration, I think I said inspiration or information. It was like inspiration. Visit me at megantelpner.com. There's lots more over there. And go on. That thing you've been thinking about, get rid of the decision fatigue, jump in, do it, it will work. Bye everybody.